As a quick precursor to this episode, I would love to invite you to attend the autumn edition of my in-person event, Dare Greatly in the Coaching Arena, which will be held on Friday the 8th of November in Barnes, southwest London. It's a 5-minute walk from Barnes Station, and there's also a free car parking place on site. So it's the best of both worlds. We will be preparing and planning for your best ever 2025, and you will leave with that vision and strategy for your next 12 months with a newfound sense of connection and focus. We will be harvesting your present and planting the seeds for a profitable and joyful 2025, allowing your business goals to bloom with ease. I'm very excited to be bringing the warmth of the season and all of those beautiful colours and everything we can learn from shedding what no longer serves us and preparing for spring. Embrace the seasons of change and join me on 8th of November to Dare Greatly in the Coaching Arena. Do not worry if you don't know anyone. I will ensure that you feel welcome from the moment you arrive until the moment you leave. I cannot wait to see you there, and grab the link now in the show notes. Hello and welcome to Women in the Coaching Arena podcast. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Jo Lott, a business mentor and ICF accredited coach, and I'm on a mission to help brilliant coaches build brilliant coaching businesses. In this podcast, I'll be sharing honest, not hype, practical and emotional tools to support you to make the difference that you're here for. Welcome to the 22nd episode of Women in the Coaching Arena. I'm so glad you are here. I'm excited today to show you what's possible if you go all in on your strengths. So today I will be sharing a case study conversation with my client, Kate Hill. Kate is a true inspiration for anyone wanting to become a fully booked coach. She joined the business of coaching last September, and I've worked with her for 9 months. And she really shows what true commitment and hard work can help you to achieve in your business. She also blows out of the water many limiting beliefs as to what is possible for a woman of any age. So I am not saying she's middle-aged. She has said, look what is possible for a middle-aged woman. So I think it's truly inspiring that she has gone all in on TikTok, which many would think was just for teenagers. But Kate has shown that many CEOs and high-level people use TikTok and sign up to leadership coaching from her TikTok videos. So you can find her on TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn and Instagram under Kate Waterfall Hill. She's grown to 65.4k followers on TikTok within 7 months, over 2,000 on LinkedIn and 7,800 on Facebook. She is now maxed out on her one-to-one coaching, and she is currently filling her group program. She's also received several paid sponsorship opportunities, and if you follow her, you will know why. Her unwavering commitment got her here, and her story is a true inspiration. This case study conversation took place around 4 months ago now, so things have changed even more since this conversation. So listen in and prepare to be inspired.
Hi, Kate. Thank you so much for taking the time to reflect on your journey. You've been with me in the business of coaching for around 6 months now, and I'm super excited to talk to you today and reflect on your progress in 6 months.
Absolute pleasure to be here. Thank you, Jo.
So tell me, before you joined, where were you on your coaching journey?
Well, I was relatively early on, but I'd been sort of going around the houses for about 6 months, really sort of concentrating on Instagram for some reason. Not really quite sure why, because I'm a leadership coach. Oh, actually, I didn't know I was a leadership coach then. I think I thought I was an executive coach, and I didn't really have a niche, and I wanted to help as many people as possible. And I sort of started off with midlife coaching, and then I thought, no, I don't want to do that. Anyway, I was a bit chaotic is the shorter answer. I've just remembered I'm signing on to 1 million challenges a week. I was going on to all 3, obviously, because, when you're starting out, you don't want to spend any money. So sort of doing Facebook challenges and visibility challenges and But yeah, I did some training on Instagram and yeah, dipping in and out of all these things, the next shiny thing and the next shiny thing. And I knew, I think it was in June, that I really had to focus on something, join a program, be committed to it, get the support I needed. And me being me, did a whole load of research into that. I don't know if you remember this.
Yeah.
I had a sort of week of sales discovery calls with people a bit like you, but not really like you at all, but different groups, people who were going to get me leads in the door, people who were going to do lots of call setting, and then other groups, a bit like, more sort of business coaching. And then I evaluated them all, and I realized in the moment of deciding which one I wanted to go for, that actually what I really needed was not only the guidance and the support and the professional support holding my hand, but also I wanted that group of other people in the similar situation where we could all have a sort of cohort of like-minded people who would be there to support each other. So a community, basically. And so the community piece and the practical, this is what you need to do, step-by-step guide, follow my instructions and it will work.
Yeah.
Just was like, yeah, absolutely, that's what I wanted. And so I signed up to start in September, and it's been absolutely brilliant. It's been everything I was hoping it was going to be and more. So yeah, it's been good.
Amazing. You're a model student, and I think you're the only person that has ticked 100% within a really quick time frame of the training part of the process. But
Yeah, well, I'm a bit of a goody two-shoes, so I like following a program. And also I'm mean as you like, I'm really, really tight with money. So I wanted to get every penny's worth out of this. So I thought I better watch every video and do exactly what she says. There's no point in half-baked, go at something in my book. If you're going to go in, go all in. And that's what I've done. And it's been absolutely brilliant.
amazing. So tell me more, what, say, frameworks or worksheets or video trainings were the most helpful, and how did you apply them into your business?
Starting at the beginning, probably the niching bit and the messaging bit, and just sort of really nailing, what you're offering, the pain points and how you're taking them from hell to heaven, as you describe it in your program, and being really clear on that. And actually I've niched and niched and niched as the program's gone on. So I started off with leadership coach. And then I recognized that it would be a good idea to make it simple and easy for people to recognize who I was, to say I'm an agency coach. So I work with consultancies, agencies and SMEs. And calling myself on LinkedIn the agency coach, and on my website it's the agency coach. And that doesn't mean I don't work with people who aren't in it. I can still work with people who aren't in agencies, but it's a really good shorthand for people who are. And that's my background. I used to run an agency, so it makes sense. And it's been really helpful. It's just really nice, simple way of saying what I do. And it means you can get referrals more easily. So niching piece, and then the developing program bit. So, I've got a 3-stage program in my 6 months leadership coaching. And it's really clear, and my sales calls are really clear. It's clear in my proposals. And when I get to that part of the discovery call, the person's going, oh, right, great. Because they want you to tell them, don't they, about, what's going to happen, not just, we're going to do coaching for 6 months. It's going to be great. A bit more structure to it than that, even if the structure can be flexed. So that piece. And then the other, sorry, I've got it rambling on here, but there's so much to it that's so brilliant. The other bit that's been really helpful for me was the sales bit. Of course, you'll remember because you were there. You did a fantastic one of your weekly calls, which was a role play thing where we did the sales calls to each other. So we went into breakout rooms, and I did a practice call with somebody and saying the price, the investment, as you call it, rather than the cost. See, I'm a model student. Oh, I'm literally regurgitate everything you said.
We haven't fret this. You're on point.
Yeah, I guess. So saying what's the investment, and then not saying, oh no, it sounds expensive, doesn't it? Which is what I used to say. Stupid. Right. Just saying that's the investment. And then asking them about anything that's getting in the way and answering those obstacles without being scared about it. Just sort of knowing that, I can answer them. I can say, do you want to stay where you are now, or do you want to move to where I can get you in 6 months? And if you do, what's it worth to you? And, is it worth paying that bit of money to change your life in those 6 months? And having the confidence to be able to say that, and knowing that if they say, no, actually, it's not for me, that's fine. Off they go on their merry way. And actually, sometimes they come back.
Yes,
they think about it and actually reflect and think, actually, yeah, I do need that. So, yeah, absolutely. Everything about it's been brilliant, and given me the confidence to speak up and not be worried about what people think, because the people who aren't interested aren't your audience. People who are. So that's fine.
Yeah. And it's just reminded me, actually, I remember you saying on our discovery call that you were anxious about using LinkedIn, and who would have known now?
I know. And then I went a bit ballistic on LinkedIn over that period where you did the offer to market. You just got to press post and not worry about it. And a few people said to me, oh gosh, you're all over LinkedIn all the time. And I was like, yeah, I'm trying to grow a business. What do you expect? And people who say that in a less than complimentary way aren't my target anyway. So that's fine, but they might know somebody who is. And I'll definitely be top of mind. And then actually, although TikTok hasn't been one of the things that you've recommended me doing, just by chance, I just tried it out just for a bit of fun. I don't think I would have done if I hadn't had the confidence from this group. So even though you didn't do any training about TikTok, just the show up, remember your audience will find you if you're visible, and be consistent and be on brand, and all of those things have translated over to TikTok. And my TikTok stuff has translated back over to LinkedIn. I'm getting more comments and connections on LinkedIn thanks to the stuff I've done on TikTok.
Yeah, please tell us more about your TikTok, because I think it's really interesting, especially because you do leadership coaching. And I certainly assumed like normal, like older people on TikTok. So tell us more. And are they buying, more importantly?
They are buying, which is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, so I started off in mid-January, and I just decided I'd just do it for a bit. And I just love doing it, and it's really good fun. And I'm there as a bad manager, Linda, just sort of doing skits. And it's usually about a minute, although you can record up to 10 minutes now on TikTok.
Wow.
I try to compete with YouTube, but I'm sticking to a minute because I want it to be just light, really. And what I've found is that because I'm doing these sort of skits and this sort of comedy, people are recognizing either themselves or their manager or their old manager in it. And then they're having conversations and lots of comments, so lots of engagement.
Yeah.
And it seems that it's making people go, oh gosh, I do that.
Right.
And recognizing themselves in it. Lots of people have commented saying, thank you so much. I now realize that I need to make sure my team understands my expectations. How are they going to know if I don't give them a proper brief and things like that? So I'm doing my bit. Part of what I want to do is meaningful work and serving others, not necessarily always being paid to serve, but just to help. So that's good, ticking that box. And then other people are calling saying, I recognize some of the issues that you highlight in the videos. I think I probably need some coaching, but I didn't know where to go. And I didn't want to have very stuffy, formal, scary, condescending, potentially business coach from a big corporate coaching company. And I could see you had a sense of humor, and I could see that it would be uplifting and fun in my view. And that's what I hope my coaching is. Yes, I am quite focused, and I want people to get results, and I want people to have really clear next steps to move forward positively, but I have to do it in a way that's fun, so they come away smiling and feeling positive. 2 months in, I've got 3 new clients signed and paid for and started on their programs. And this week I've got 8 sales calls. I've also got 2 revisits. So, I've had calls last week, and then I'm doing the follow-ups this week, and both looking really promising. So yes, definitely it can lead to sales. In fact, I've had more sales from TikTok than I have from anything else combined.
That's so impressive. And are they your niche, your agency people, or are they like different?
Bit of a mixture. So I've got a girl who's in luxury brand marketing in Australia, bizarrely. So I'm coaching her from Australia. I've had quite a lot of interest from America, which is interesting, and quite a lot from Australia, actually. And then I've got somebody who's very senior in the NHS. Who'd have thought? I've got somebody who's a small business owner. He's got multiple businesses that he's trying to sort of juggle his leadership style across the different styles of businesses that he owns. And then actually thinking about it, and quite a few have been agencies. So so when I recognize that they're agency, I've been sort of, should we connect on LinkedIn? And then it goes from there. And then I sent them Calendly, and they've booked calls. So
Amazing. I think it's good for people to know that niching is not going to destroy your business. Like, there will be other people that still want to work with you as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And so how would you describe your experience of working together?
Oh gosh, just overwhelmingly positive and uplifting and encouraging and supportive and fun. And just everything that I could hope for. And the other people in the group are just brilliant. We support each other. In fact, I referred somebody to one of cohort yesterday, and I don't know if you saw on LinkedIn, I did last week where I was doing a nod to International Women's Day. So I did a DEI post, but I'm not a DEI specialist, but I signposted Tracy on LinkedIn because that's the way the community works, isn't it? We all support each other and lift each other up. So that bit's just been brilliant. And so much so that I've obviously carried on, signed up to the
program. You've graduated, Kate, and you're staying on, which is amazing. What's next for you? What are your plans over, say, the next 6 to 12 months?
Well, but I'm trying to get through week by week, just doing all these calls. I mean, I literally have got sales calls for the rest of this week, which is brilliant. And then ultimately a group program. So a 3 or 6 month group program. but perhaps in the interim, sort of as a stepping stone to do a little course. So I'm thinking about maybe doing a leadership skills course, something like that. But, I think I had it in mind to do, but because you not only are you there guiding us, but you're there modeling it for us. You're very open about how hard it is, basically. And you're not trying to sort of, I don't know, because you share with us your business struggles and ambitions as well. It's really inspiring. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh, good. So many people can just wait till they're ready, but the point never comes. So just do the thing and see what happens. Exciting, Kate. And what would you say to anyone considering working with me?
Do it. Just get on with it. Just don't hesitate, because assuming everyone's a coach, then the power of coaching. You say to your prospective clients, it's hard to do this on your own. You need a support network. You need a champion. You need an accountability button. You need somebody challenging. You need somebody modeling it for you. And with this program, you have all of that. You have all that sort of support, but you also have step-by-step instructions, which is just brilliant. If you're at all nervous about tech, or if you're at all prone to chasing after the next shiny thing, then this is a great program, because you just get the step-by-step instructions, and it's just brilliant.
Amazing, Kate. And where can people find you if they are looking for leadership coaching?
Oh, well, I'm Kate Waterfall Hill everywhere in the world. So I'm basically on LinkedIn, obviously on TikTok, Instagram and Facebook. But yeah, Kate Waterfall Hill, just Google it and I come up.
Thank you so much for your time. It's been amazing to hear about your journey, and can't wait to hear what happens with your 8 sales calls this week.
Thank you very much, Jo. Thanks for everything. It's been brilliant.
I hope you enjoyed reflecting on Kate's journey. She is a pleasure to work with, and I hope you gained a lot from hearing her story. And do follow her, Kate Waterfall Hill. She will cheer up your day every single day. If you would like to go all in and grow your business now, you'll find the details of the Business of Coaching program in the show notes, or on my website, JoannaLottCoaching.com. That's Joanna with an A and Lott with 2 T's, JoannaLottCoaching.com. And like I say at the end of every episode, trust yourself, believe in yourself, and be the wise gardener who keeps on watering the seed. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Women in the Coaching Arena. Please come and say hi to me on LinkedIn or Instagram, and let me know how you are getting on in your coaching business and how you're going to go for your dreams this year. My name on LinkedIn is Joanna Lott, and handle on Instagram is @JoannaLottCoaching. And I'll also put links in the show notes below. Let me know if you found this episode useful, share it with a friend, and leave me a review, and I will personally thank you for that. Thank you so much for listening. Speak soon.